I'm MW, and this is my world. And today is True Tales. No, it's when I tell something that actually happened to me. This is not false tales. This is what really happened to me. And I'm gonna tell you the story of how I was almost shot over a bike I didn't even steal. So let me get into it. I think I was about 11 or 12. I was riding my bike. Now I had friends. I'm not gonna say their real names, so I'm about to just give them a fake name because who knows? Maybe one day they might actually watch this. I was hanging out with Dan and Craig. No, they introduced me to their particular friend, Timothy. Now, Timothy, him and his, I don't know if they were brothers or friends. They had a garage full of bikes. I had my own bike. My mother bought me my own bike. So did my brother. But my friends, Dan and Craig, they also had their own bike. When we went to Timothy's house, he always had a new bike every single time we hung out. So one day he opened a garage, and it was a garage full of bikes, all different bikes. And I'm thinking, I said, Mom, your mom must really got some money. She buying all these bikes for you. And he just smiled. He was like, yeah. So one night we were riding our bike, and we rode our bike to the gas station that was near my old house. And no, they went to the gas station. He left his bike, and me and my brother, Dan and Craig's care. He comes back out, and this man in the car gets out, and he goes over to the bike, and he said, "Yep, that's my son's bike." I'm like, what are you talking about? I said, this is Timothy's bike. He said, no. Timothy comes out. He said, what you doing by my bike, bro? He said, now, my son has been sitting on the porch every day this summer because somebody that stole his bike. He said, if you don't give me my son's bike, we're going to have some problems. And he said, boy, this is my bike. So he flips the guy's bike. He flips Timothy's bike over. He had his son's initials on there. He said, if you don't give me my bike, I'm about to go to my car and get my piece. Now, I didn't know what a piece was. Everybody's scattered. I had the slowest bike on the neighborhood. So I'm like, what's a piece? What's a piece? And I start taking off as fast as I can. Like the takeoff speed on my old bike was like non-existent. You had to really kick off and start paddling. So when I'm trying to reach my potential speed, I heard two shots. Boom, boom. And I just panicked immediately. I still ride my bike, still pedaling as fast as I could. But in my head, it felt like a bullet that went through my chest. So I'm paddling as fast as I can. I'm checking my chest. And to me, my chest felt wet. So I'm thinking to myself, this is it. This is over. I'm really going to die in this hood. Because I ain't had no plans for dying in the hood. So I get about a block away, and then I check myself. I had my brother check me. There was no gunshots on my chest or on my back. So I told my brother, let's go home. He was like, no, man, we got to stick by him. Maybe he come back. I said, Devon, we have to go home. So, my brother was reluctant, but he decided to paddle with me. We rode all the way home. Soon we got to the house, I quickly threw my bike up the stairs and went to the house. And I was like huffing and puffing. Like the house from Timothy's house wasn't too far away. But it's just the point. I could have lost my life over a bike that I didn't even steal. So the next day went by, and they came up to our door. He said, man, that was crazy yesterday, huh? I said, yeah. I said, we can't hang out no more. I said, I'm not trying to die over something that I didn't even do. My brother was like, no, come on, man. Our friends, we got to ride till we die. I'm like, no. Like, there's a point in life, if nobody catches on to this, that you don't have to ride and die for your particular friends or particular people. Now, if you do it for your brothers, you do it for your family. If you got a very close friend who's not troublesome, then you do what you got to do for your friend. But it's for people who causes trouble or just causes drama in your life. Leave those people alone, because at the end of the day, if you go to jail, they might not even visit you. They don't care. They made it. They're like, no, better them than me. And if you die, they don't care because it's better them than me. No, ride with certain people, but try not to die. For real. Because sometimes it's not even all that serious. So that's my message for anybody. I could have lost my life over a kid that I barely even knew. I wasn't trying to stick up for him. I was just at the wrong place at the wrong time. Now I made it. That was when I was 11 or 12 years old. What if? What if he actually shot me for a bike that I didn't steal? What if he had that piece on him when he expected that bike? So I am W. This is my world, and reevaluate your friends.